Hi everybody, welcome back to the kid-friendly video channel, and thanks to each and every one of you guys. I gotta give you a round of applause for making our channel one of the most popular ones on YouTube right now. We're getting lots and lots of views, and it's all because of you guys coming back to watch us make these amazing Pixar Cars customs. That's what I call them, Pixar Cars customs. If this is your first time here, we're taking cars from Pixar Cars and we're turning them into other creations and other cars. Look at this one here. This is Jackson Storm's hauler. It was actually another hauler. I think it was Dinoco hauler, and I had Jackson Storm in here, but I used him for something else. I painted him the same color as Jackson Storm. It's pretty cool. Look at that. And he's been hiding over there for quite some time. I haven't seen him in a while. And here is a series we're doing. There was Zebra series. There's Zebra Doc Hudson, Zebra Mater, Zebra the King. These are all requests. People send in an idea. Do Zebra the King. Do Zebra Sir Miles Axelrod. And there's a Zebra Jackson Storm with some gray paint all over it somehow. And in the background here we got Zebra Sarge, Zebra Lightning McQueen, way over there. Look, check it out. And Zebra Chick Hicks. And we've made a whole bunch of the cars from the Dinoco, the Crazy 8 series on Cars 3. Look, I forget that one's name. Tailgate Fish Tail or something. And there's Jimbo, one of my own favorites. Look, this is actually Mater. Looks just like Jimbo. And his wheels still fall off. And look, there's a real Mater. There's Fabulous Mater, number 51, in honor of Doc Hudson. There's a whole series here of fabulous cars, and even Fabulous Thomas, number 51, in honor of, let's see, Thomas the Train. It is Thomas, not joking. We painted him to look like Fabulous Doc Hudson. And there's Fabulous Flo, number 51. Check that out, Fabulous Flo. Nice racing stripe on the side. And Fabulous the King, of course. And of course, to go with the King, Fabulous Chick Hicks, red wheels and all. And a whole bunch of other cars. Here's the cars that started it all. This is actually Primer McQueen. I'm going to show him in almost every video. You probably saw it before. And the reason I do the same, sort of introduction all the time, folks, is because we get so many new people all the time watching. They don't know what we're doing. We're painting cars. They don't know why. And look, here's one of my favorites and best performing so far. Fabulous Miss Fritter, 30,000 views in 2 days. One of my best videos. That was a regular Miss Fritter. Just like this here, see it? And we took it and painted it primer gray, then we painted it blue, put the stuff on the side, and we painted our horns red. Check it out, mean looking. And somebody wants me to make this a regular school bus. I don't want to do that right now. That's Miss Fritter, she's crazy. Okay, and we'll leave that right here. And over here we have burnt out Lightning McQueen. That's from Cars 3. It's not really, but we found him in a dump and we saved him. And there he is there. And this is actually Dr. Damage. Used to be used to be TJ, the off-road four-wheel drive from Cars 1. Somebody told me the name of this truck this morning. It's actually Taco, but apparently, I forget his name. Somebody said it this morning. He was in Cars 1 for a second. And here's the original Doc Hudson Hornet with white wheels. That was a mistake. Should have been red wheels. And down here, we got some new ones we're doing. This here is Darren Leadfoot, number 82. Made it the other night. Shiny wax. And the one we made yesterday, this is Octane Gain. This is Bobby Swift. I made that out of Lightning McQueen. I actually made it from Bling Bling Lightning McQueen and painted in this color here. And we had a lot of requests since yesterday, folks. Here's another one I made. People love this car. This is a Glitter Storm. I used brand new Jackson Storm, painted him gray and then brown, covered it with glitter. And he's part of the Demolition Derby that takes place with the Crazy 8 racers now. And what else do we have over here? We have our own homemade. This is Pizza Planet delivery truck. It's actually Mater, but I filled in his hood and his front with Play-Doh, and I made this here out of Play-Doh on the back. And he looks just like, where's the, here it is here. There is the Pizza Planet delivery truck, except for he lost his torpedo. It's over there. I lost it somewhere. And let's see, over here we have, if you remember Santa Claus, Lightning McQueen, he lost his hat. And this is actually Lightning McQueen turned into Jackson Storm. Does that look pretty good? Now anyway, the reason, okay, one more thing first. This is Fairgame. It's Darryl Mustangburger or Darryl Cartrip. I'm not sure. Somebody corrected me, but I forget what I corrected wrong. Forget what I said wrong. Okay, so today, folks, we got a lot of requests to do Cal Weathers. Now, I don't know who Cal Weathers is. Obviously, he's number 42, Dinoco Cal Weathers, and people were asking me what to make it out of, and I had no idea. So what I'm going to do, someone said make him out of Cruz Ramirez. So over here, I have a brand new Cruz Ramirez. I'm going to take this out of the box and paint it primer gray and turn this car, Cruz Ramirez, into Cal Weathers. Primer gray first. I'm going to paint it this beautiful blue on the front and the top, and then this dark blue. And I'm going to write Dinoco on the hood, number 42, and get the wheels blue and see if I can get that looking like that. So let's take this out of the box right now. And I'm not sure if it's a good match or not. I would have used Lightning McQueen, but someone said Cruz Ramirez, so I'm going to use Cruz. I'm going to change the whole thing around completely. Okay, let's get out the paint, and we'll put the only coat of primer. Look at this beautiful car. Beautiful blue wheels and everything. I'm going to cover this whole thing in primer, and we're going to start from scratch. This is actually Dinoco too. See, Dinoco 51? We're going to turn it into Dinoco Cal Weathers. Okay, here we go, folks. Got a brand new primer gray. We used that whole one up already, painting all these cars. I always prime them first because the paint goes on so much better when you prime it. And that works in real life too. If you're ever painting real cars, they always prime them first with a nice gray, and then they cover them up with the beautiful paints. Okay, I'm going to cover this whole car anyway with gray, so it doesn't matter if I get any on the wheels and tires. So let's just cover up Cruz Ramirez. I wouldn't mind missing the tires and wheels, but normally what happens is I get it all over them anyway with the brush. I move so darn fast. I'm not rushing too much, but I'd like to get this done eventually, you know. Some people skip ahead and watch the end. I don't like that. I wish they watched the whole video because it means so much for my watch time. Watch time is very important to YouTubers because if you don't watch the video all the way, then YouTube assumes it's not that good and they don't show it to many people. That's what's good about these videos. They're long and they hopefully keep you watching, so I get more watch time. And lately my views are going up nicely, so thanks to everybody who sticks around to watch. Look at that nice 51 in the back. This is a beautiful car, Cruz Ramirez Dinoco. I hate to paint it actually, but what are you gonna do? I wouldn't make these creations if I didn't. I'm gonna cover all the windows too because I'm gonna paint them. I wish I could leave them that color, but I'm gonna get paint all over them, so I'll end up painting them black anyway. I'll try my best not to and see what happens. Because usually if I don't try, I might do a good job of it. Who knows? This is looking good, guys. This Primer Cruz. I know I did a few Cruz already in primer, so there's nothing new. But if you watch their videos, you'll see somewhere Primer Cruz Ramirez out there somewhere. I've done about 50 or 60 cars already of this version, and I'm really happy after Christmas now. People are still tuning in to watch the Pixar Cars Customs, and I'm getting tons and tons of suggestions. And thanks to everybody for putting the suggestions in. I feel bad for one person. They wanted me to do a Tootsie Roll Lightning McQueen, and I had no idea what that is. Apparently, it's like from the Thomas series, Thomas the Tank series, the mini versions. There's all kinds of different trains, and I had some of them too. I opened up a bunch of those before, but I don't know if I could paint Lightning as a Tootsie Roll, and I don't know who'd want to watch it, so I told her I couldn't do it. I felt really bad. I told the person, I don't know if it was a boy or girl, so there we go, look at that. Looking good. I'm going to actually cover the whole window in right now because there's no way I'm going to get around that. I'll try my best around the other windows, but that came pretty nice. Now when I come back, I'm going to let this dry under the heat lamp first, and then I'm going to come back with a nice coat of blue paint. The whole car repainted 2 coats, that's nice light blue. Then I'll put the dark blue on, and then I'll put the number 42 on the side. Actually, that looks pretty good so far, guys. There's Cal Weathers, and there's Cruz Ramirez. Once I finish with the lights and the grill, I had to change the position of the lights for for Cal, because they're totally different location. There, let's leave this dry and come back in about 10 or 15 minutes and see how it looks. There is now Primer Cruz Ramirez, actually Primer Cal Weathers in the future. So here's what we have, folks. I mixed up some paint, some white and some tropical blue here to get that nice color blue. I'm going to do 2 coats of this, and that is a perfect match. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I'm painting his wheels the same color, and I'll probably have to do the tires over again too because I'm going to get paint on the tires, so I'll just show you. Here is the color of the car, and look at the paint. Perfect blend. I don't take a second to mix it up too. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, and the car is still warm from the heat lamp, so the paint is drying almost instantly, if you see what I mean. You can almost see it drying over here where I just did it. Okay, here we go. What a nice color that is, actually. Beautiful. And I will definitely put 2 coats on. I want this to be nice and thick, nice and rich color. Now, a lot of other people are starting to make their own cars too now. They're painting their cars. Another guy, I want to say his name again, Little Harky, did another great video. I looked at it a little while ago. He made the next generation Lightning McQueen, and he mentioned something about a contest. I don't know what that was, so I don't know what that means. Is there a contest on next generation cars? I don't know about that. How's that possible? Send me a comment if you know something about it. Maybe I can enter one of my cars. Who knows? I like to keep up on everything. But my next generation Lightning was just Jackson Storm, painted red with looks like Lightning McQueen, same color, same stickers and everything. I don't think I wrote Rusty's on. I think I put a sticker on the hood. Anyway, if you guys are making your own videos or your own pictures, If you want me to share it, let me know and I'll send me a picture. And I will take a picture of the picture and put it on my channel to show the other kids. Actually, not just kids either, it's adults watching it too. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you're watching this with your family, I don't think you're going to learn too much about painting cars because I saw a lot better videos than mine that are painting cars. My God, they do a good job. I just like doing this. It's doing really good. There, I'm going to flip this over again. It's first coat on, then we'll leave it dry. Then put another coat on, then I'll come back and put the dark blue on, and I'll paint the windows black on the back. I may have to touch them all up again because I'm getting some paint on the windows on the sides here too. So I'm trying my best not to get any on it. And I'll paint the wheels blue too. I might be able to do the 4 of them, I'm not sure. 2 at a time normally because 2 are drying. And there, that looks pretty good. That's looking good. I'll do the 2 back wheels right now because they're black. There's a brand new car, so it should be easy to do the wheels spinning wise. Most of the cars we work on are all used. Perfect. I will have to paint that one over again though. The tires, obviously. Because when I blew through it, it blew all the paint all over the tire, which is okay. I'll do 2 now, 2 later. See what I mean? But I can do the tires easier. Now I'm going to leave that dry and come back and put another coat of blue on this here. I think I'm going to call this powder blue. It looks awesome. Okay, come back in a few minutes and we'll do the front tires and wheels and the second coat of paint on. Okay, the first coat went on really nice, guys. This is all pretty nice and dry now. I'm going to put a second coat on, this beautiful blue paint. And then we'll come back and put on the darker blue. And then we'll start putting the lettering on, if we can do that. I'll probably try and do a better job than normal because I'm not very good at the lettering part. I kind of lose it there. And let's see, that there's done, okay. And I'll do the one side and flip it over and do the other wheels and I'll have to leave it dry again for the second coat. And anyway, keep those comments coming, folks. I appreciate it. You're sending them in some great suggestions, great ideas, and if I repeat myself, sometimes you have to forgive me because there might be about 15-20 minutes between coats here, so I might have forgot what I said in the previous segment. And some of you guys they skip ahead, so they don't see it anyway. But I'm glad you're staying around. If you're watching it all the way through, that means a lot to me. It means that my watch time goes way up, and you're watching the videos all the way, interacting, sending me comments, offering suggestions on what to do next, and I do my best. I do my best to do what I can with the suggestions I get because there's so many suggestions. And I did do one Thomas the Train. I did Fabulous Thomas, and I did a while ago. I did Mater. I turned him into I think I turned Mater into Percy into Mater. That's what it was. Yeah, a long time ago. So that's pretty good. Okay, folks, this is almost dry already. The car's still warm. I'm gonna leave it dry and come back into the windows, and I'll do the blue wheels right now on the front. Then when I come back, I'll put the black on the tires, and that should be pretty nice. There, now that's 2 coats of beautiful blue, and it matches the paint perfectly. This is going to be Cal Weathers, and the headlight's going to be black, and the grill's going to be black. I have to make it up as I go along in the front because there's no place for a grill on Cruz Ramirez, so I'm going to have to cover it in somehow. And I'll get the dark blue paint for the sides and the roof, and the number 42 in white, okay? Be right back. Okay, that's really nice and dry now, guys. Now I got a nice little thin paintbrush here. I'm going to paint the back, what color blue? This one here is the blue I picked out right here. It's going to go all across the back and the spoiler in dark blue. It's a little bit different than the picture, but I'm going to make it this way because I don't have the right spoiler on the back. Cruz has a different spoiler than Cal, so I'm going to make this spoiler dark blue. And I think there's the window. I forgot to do the windows in black. I jumped ahead there, sorry. I was going to do the windows first, and I forgot them. I'm just going to leave that just like that, blue. And the back of the spoiler underneath it. Definitely going to get that underneath there. It's the right color anyway, it's awesome. I got a whole bunch of paints here from the dollar store. They're like $1 each. I got a whole bunch of them, okay? Now there's a stripe along the bottom right here in dark blue. And there's also a stripe across the top that goes from the spoiler right down to the windshield. Just like that. Wow, that came pretty nice. Now I'll do the same on the other side. Fix the spoiler here. And it's right down across. Actually, I forgot to do the bottom part first. Do that first. bottom of the door. And then there's a nice long stripe that goes right from the engine hood, right back to the spoiler. Oh, pretty good, guys. There, that's nice. And there's also, it looks like a little more back here. I'm gonna go up to here, leave that open there, and grab by the front tires. I don't have the actual car, but I can look at the pictures of it here. Okay, looks good. Okay, and now I'm just gonna leave that for now. Oh yeah, the roof. The roof was actually that color, dark blue as well. It's kind of like fades. So I'm just gonna do the whole roof in dark blue. Might not be exactly right, but it's gonna look good anyway. Oh darn! I didn't mean to put some over there. I have to fix that. Oh, maybe I'll just extend it down. Actually, it wasn't supposed to be there. I'll have to fix that with light blue. Looks good. Right across here, and the eyes. I'll leave the eyes, the eyelids, the eyebrow the same color, like light blue. There we go. Perfect. Now I have to do the windows black. I'll do that right now. I got a little small brush. Okay, here's my little black brush here. I'm gonna try and get the windows perfectly black. Hope I don't put the brush in the wrong paint. I've done that before. So hard to hang on to. Okay, here it goes. I'll touch that blue up in a minute. That came nice, guys. Now the back window. The blue is still wet, I can tell. Let's leave this dry pretty good before I start again. I'm starting to blend paints here. There, check that out. Oh, darn it. Oh, oh well. Have to fix that too. It's on my finger and on the back spoiler. I got the brush. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's going pretty good. Oh well, I can fix that. And leave the paint and stuff. You can always hide it with more paint. Like that mess there. So you have to paint that whole thing there. Now, where'd that brush go? Here it is. I can patch up that back spoiler. Paint's dry already on it. Just about. Make sure it's not exposed. And let's see. That was light blue across here. I got the black on. Oh, it's still wet. I better wait until it dries a bit more. There, it looks pretty good actually. Now I'll do the side where I made a mistake there. This is probably dry here. There, that came pretty nice. That should extend a little bit farther though. That blue stripe here should go up to the front of the car right there. And I can come back and put number 42 on the doors and write Dinoco on the hood. Now about the eyes, they look like they're black, so I'm just going to make old-fashioned horizontal eyes on the car for Cal Weather. I'm looking at Cal Weather's up there, and he has eyes that go like this here. Not eyes, lights, sorry. Like this. And there's a black grill. Nothing fancy, just a black grill that goes across. Almost looks like a mustache. And there's no white smile. See, look, you can see the smile, but it's not there in white paint. So I'm just going to leave that as the grill and the headlights. And when this dries, I'll come back and put number 42 on the roof and the doors. Okay, folks, we're back. I'm going to do all 4 wheels now. And see if I have to patch anything else up before I do anything else. I'm going to all the wheels, the tires done, I mean. And what I usually do is I hold the brush on the tire and I spin the wheel and I get these beautiful blacked out wheels, tires I mean, again. And should look perfect. Look at that, compare that to the picture. Beautiful. Now to the back one. almost put it in the blue there by a mistake. That was close. There, look at that. Perfect. Okay, do the other two. See if I can do this without putting my fingers on the other side. What do you think? Is that possible? Here we go. Uh-oh. It's the camera side. I gotta be careful here. There. Perfect. And then the last one in the back. See if I can do this. Somehow I gotta rotate the tire and hold the car without touching the wheels. Here goes. Slowly. Perfect. There, all 4 wheels came perfect. Is there any more black on the car? No. No more black, but Dinoco is written on the hood. I'm not going to draw the dinosaur. So what I'm going to do is get some orange paint and write Dinoco across the hood. Some orange paint right here, an empty spot. And it's going to be tough writing. It's actually a square box with Dinoco written on it. See it? I'm just going to write Dinoco across the hood for Cal Weathers. And touch the tires. Nope. Okay. Here goes. Dinoco. We'll try that again in a few minutes. Okay, that didn't work out too well, so I had to try a different brush, a sharper brush that I can hopefully paint a little bit better than that last mess. Had to erase it and start again. That's better. I don't know if they'll have enough room at that size. Dinoco. How's that gonna look? Make a big O. Well, it's not the best, that's for sure. Dinoco. Dinoco, okay, that's all I'm gonna do for that. I wish I could draw a dinosaur, but I can't. So now I'm gonna write number 42 in big letters, big numbers, I mean, on top of the roof of the car in white. Where'd the white go? Way over here. Here goes, 42. That looks good. I can do them in big pretty good. Perfect. And the door, I'm gonna need a little smaller on the door because I have less room. I'm not gonna do sponsor stickers on the doors too, but I can't put them there. Beautiful. I've never heard of Cal Weathers before, guys, so you guys suggested him. You must know who he is. Who is he, and is he in cars 1, 2, or 3? Or both? Or all 3, I mean. 42. Alright, and one more on the side here. Can't wait to finish this. It took a lot of time. I was up, had to stop and start a dozen times for the paint to dry. Especially the errors. I wonder if I can paint some light in the back too. That's a big blob. Make a mouth mess. 42. Perfect. Wow. Let's have a look at 42 here. See how that looks. See what I missed. Cal Weathers 42. The paint kind of looks the same. Wheels and tires are perfect. They have written Dinoco in the back. Gee, could I do that with the white? Would that be possible? Let's try it. To make a mess, I'll paint over it. Right here with Dinoco. Watch. Ready? Very tiny amount. Oops. Nope. I'll keep going. I can't read that. Let's pretend this is Dinoco. How's that? Okay, I'll try the other side, see if I have any better luck. I don't know. Not that good. Kind of a blob. Well, if you can read that, you're doing better than me, because I can't read that, but I'll pretend it says Dinoco. But that's all we're going to do, folks. This car is finished. I don't have the white letters in the tires, obviously. Let's clean up the mess here and see how it looks. Well, guys, we're all cleaned up. Here's the actual Cal Weathers. number 42 Dinoco, and here is the one we made. Number 42 Dinoco cow weathers. It's from Cruz Ramirez. I didn't have the sticker to put on the engine hood. I just wrote the word Dinoco on there, and number 42 on the sides. It came a lot better looking than I thought it was going to look because I didn't know how it would turn out. But look at that, that came pretty good. And here's the one we did yesterday, Bobby Swift, and of course the one we did not long ago. Here's one of my favorites. This is actually Chester Whippet Filter, homemade with sand on his paint. Looks like real mud. Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks again for the suggestion for cow weathers. I think the same person suggested it about 10 times, and I finally get around to it. I know some of you guys are anxious to get your requests done, and I can do some I can't do. So please keep sending them in, and I'll get to them eventually. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Share it with your friends, and leave a comment, and hit the like button. Have a great day.